guys, sorry, it's very, very yellow in here because the overhead lights are on and King did not open the blinds this morning. I am sadly just about done with my coffee for this morning, which sucks, but it's Wednesday. Did I say that? I don't even know at this point. So it is 6:50 a.m. and I am just about to start work. Yay. Yeah, this morning I was like kind of praying about the whole career thing, job thing. I'm not happy with what I'm working right now, and I am really looking forward to the day when I can quit this job and work a better job. So I don't know, I was just like thinking about that, praying about that this morning. But anyway, I need to start in a few minutes. Have a couple minutes left, and then it's off to work I go, at least for the morning, but it's fine. It's not that long. I just gotta make it through. That's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, so today we are going to go to inner city, I think, to a hospital to kind of inquire about what the cost would be there if we did the surgery at that hospital. So I'll try to take you along with me. And then we're gonna go in like the afternoon, late afternoon, when King is pretty much done with work. So we'll see what happens there. Hopefully we can find like a good hospital that does it for as cheap as possible. That's kind of what we're aiming for right now. Trying to sit sideways because my butt is tired of sitting. So I have 2 more classes, so 3 down, 2 to go, and then I have an hour break like normal and 2 classes to finish the day. So that's great. Today I'm going to work a little bit as well on mind mapping, just to like get my head figured out as far as everything that we need to do in the future about all these different things like visa stuff and leg stuff and whatever, so that I know when I can focus on what, because I cannot focus on everything at once, and I realize that. Anyway, so I think I'm going to work on that a little bit. I also have an email that I have to work on from my dad. It's about tax stuff. I have to do that, and I really want to work on editing a lot because I'm really behind and I haven't been working on it as much as I would have liked. So I would like to keep cranking out that content as quickly as I can. So I got a few things to do today, and hopefully, like, I'm feeling a little bit better mentally. So like the past 2 days I've been like out, like cannot. So I have to jump on my last 2 calls. We can do this. We're almost done. We're almost there. And then I have a lot of things to do after that. But I'm going to wait until after work probably to do most of it, just so I'm not like overwhelmed and like thinking about too many different things. I gotta go. Bye. I forgot something I was going to do when I stood up. I need to go do that. Anyway, I just wanted to say that I'm feeling much, much better today, and it's really helpful. It's sunny outside, which is really nice. Lately, it's been just cloudy most of the time, which honestly is probably a good thing because I'm stuck inside, so I'd rather it be cloudy and raining when I'm stuck inside, because if it looks like beautiful, I'm like, but why am I not outside doing all the things? Anyway, so I'm on break right now, and I have an hour, like I said before. So I am just going to probably at least look into some things that I need to get started doing when I'm done with work. We'll see if I like start that, or if I just look into it and kind of see what it looks like the email that I mentioned I have to take care of, all of that kind of stuff. So I need to do that, and then probably I would like to rest as well, because I need to remind myself, like, I've been working all morning, so I need to rest a little bit, get rejuvenated, all of that kind of stuff. I have to get back up. I forgot to brush my teeth this morning. So I need to go do that because I forgot. So I'm gonna go do that and then get some work done, hopefully, and rest. All of it. It's good to do a balance of everything. Last 2 calls I have to jump on here really quickly. I have a new person, and then who's my last person? Oh, the last person is the one I've taught a few times. I really like her, so that's good. I'm almost done for the day, which is great. I just gotta keep pushing and remind myself that I'm almost done, and it's great, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be done soon. I can't wait till I'm done with this job, I'm not gonna lie, but it's fine. I'm gonna be done for the day really soon, which is great. I forgot to think about food again, so I'm hoping King did. Otherwise, our chicken might be frozen, so then I have no idea what we can get for lunch. I keep forgetting, just because like I was getting in such a good routine with remembering to take chicken out of the freezer and or whatever meat and like getting it prepared and stuff. But like when I'm just sitting in here and I don't have my morning routine, I don't have any sort of routine really. Like it is, but it's not. It's hard for me to remember, and like I just don't even think that far ahead right now because most things, like, I can't really do anything. So anyway, I need to get up because my butt hurts from sitting here. Finished work, which is great, and I had a really good last 2 classes. Both people were G5, which is the low advanced thing. They're like G6 is the highest level, and the highest level that I'm teaching is G5, and I just started teaching G5, and it's so fun because I can actually have a legit conversation with them, and they're interesting people, and it's fun to talk to, and their English is so good that it's just like pretty easy to have a good conversation, and they ask good questions. And yeah, so the last 2 classes that I had were really, really good, which always helps me, especially to end the day off, because I don't love the last couple classes, especially because I'm like, am I done yet? I think it's raining again, or it did. There's like a few drops in the window, but I'm gonna stand up because my butt is so tired of being in the same position all morning. Alright, so it is now 2 o'clock and I finished eating quite a while ago. I kind of just chilled and watched some Netflix while I ate like the usual. I was doing some stuff for taxes to figure that out because I have to do that as soon as possible. I'm trying to figure out the stimulus check thing because I never got it and I need the money. So I'm trying to figure that out. Super fun, but right now I think I'm going to edit for a bit. So I just plugged in my hard drive, so now I'm about to open up Premiere Pro and hopefully get some editing in. I would love to know how you guys, or what you guys are thinking about my vlog so far. I hope it's interesting. Honestly, I'm really looking forward to the vlog content more around my actual recovery, because right now obviously it's all the stuff before I even get surgery, so I'm not actually recovering because there's nothing there to recover right now. So you know, I'm doing the best I can, but I'm pretty much as recovered as I'm going to be until I get surgery. So I am kind of just right now just kind of waiting until I can get that surgery, and we're trying to get that done as soon as possible, literally. So we're going to hospital today, I think I mentioned that, to see about like what their price is and all of that kind of stuff. My hair just looks absolutely beautiful today. So yeah, that's kind of what we're doing today to try to speed this along. We're going to try to get it done really as quickly as possible. But I think the vlog content will be really interesting, hopefully, when I'm actually more so like recovering and stuff. But I think this whole process is really important too, because I don't know, I've never seen any series like this, and you know, maybe I wouldn't be that interested unless I was injured or unless someone that I really like to watch has it there as well. And I don't know, I just think even if there's a lot of talking, even if there's a lot of just going through the process, I personally think that's kind of interesting, and I want to look back on later as well. So I hope it's interesting to you guys too. I know it's probably not like all the little talking points are not as interesting to you, but I'm just trying to be as like honest and real throughout this entire process as I can be. So that's kind of my goal with this, and that's why I try to take you along with everything. So hopefully the whole process will be a little bit more fun to watch maybe when I'm actually recovering, and I'm really, really hoping that I'm able to get footage of me when I'm in PT sessions and when I'm doing different exercises and stuff myself as well. That is kind of my plan for that. But let me know kind of what you're thinking so far of this series and what you'd like to see. If there's any questions you have or anything, please let me know down below. I would love that. All right, I'm going to do a few exercises here on my bed. I put on pants. You can't see that I did, but put on some pants so I can actually film myself today. This is kind of what I was doing earlier. One thing, I literally was putting on my pants and I was too lazy to lay all the way down to like do a single leg glute bridge and like scooch them on. So I just stood up without using my crutches. I just stood up with my one leg and like finished putting them on. So I think that's a bit of progress. I don't know. I didn't need my crutches to stand up. And that's kind of cool. Okay. So I was doing a few of these earlier. I think I'm just gonna do some more reps of of some stuff and show you guys. To get in more reps too, not just to film. I'm stronger in those, which is nice. I was doing this weird thing this morning to kind of try to incorporate some abs, so we'll see if I can get this right. It's kind of like a Russian twist with a crutch. Those actually feel pretty good, so that's a good thing. Okay, so you couldn't see what I was just doing, but I was did the pistol squat like normal, and then basically I lifted both of my crutches separately, like right one first, then left one, kind of like a Y shoulder press. Not so much for like shoulders or arms because it's very, very light. More so to force myself to balance longer on my leg, for all of my leg, also a little bit of my core, just balance. That's kind of what I did. I'm like kind of breathing heavy now, which is odd, but anyway, it's kind of what I wanted to do for now. We'll see if I get to anything later or something else. I wanted to get it in though before I go to the hospital, so that is pretty soon. King should be done with work soon, so I'm just gonna edit a little bit more, and then we'll be taking off probably pretty soon. Alright, so we are in this different hospital. You have to register me first. Everything's on paper. At least it is right now. So we are just I think it's filling stuff out because it's in Thai. And then I don't really know what's happening. I think the orthopedics section closes at like 4, which it's like 3:30 something now. So like, I don't know. We'll see if anything happens today. I hope we can talk to somebody, but we'll have to see, I guess. This is a public hospital, I guess, so like we couldn't make an appointment. We just had to come and see if we could talk to someone, so we'll have to see how it goes, I guess. Shift change, apparently, and they all just like left, and there's no one here yet. What the heck is happening? I don't know. Alright, so we stopped at this rest stop kind of thing to hopefully grab some food for later or something. I'm not really sure. We're just kind of walking around. I made it up the curb. It's actually, the freaking ladies who gave me the crutches did not know what they were talking about, I swear. Like, I know how to use them a lot better than they ever did. Or they told me to lead with my foot. But every time I do that, I can't like get my bad leg up farther than that. So it just like hits the step in front of it, or like it just throws me off balance. So I don't know. I don't think they knew what they were talking about at all. So it's fine. Everyone went to the bathroom. Cannot go here. Too hard. Good morning. It is Thursday morning now. I'm obviously sitting outside. I'm waiting for King's mom to get here. because she's taking me back to the hospital we were at the other day. I don't know how much I said yesterday. I don't think I said that much. I don't honestly remember. But basically, King had to go to work today, or he decided to basically because I was going to leave anyway. He has to work. It's hard for him to get off work that last minute. So I got off work today last night. I just had to cancel all my classes. And yeah, right now I'm just waiting for King's mom. And we're going to go to the hospital and hopefully, I'm praying that we can get a consultation with an orthopedics doctor, figure out kind of the costs of that hospital, figure out when the process, like the timeline, and when we can figure out the surgery stuff, and hopefully we can get it done ASAP, like literally as soon as possible. So that's what's going on today. Again, I'll take you guys with me. I'll try to do what I can. We'll kind of see. I don't know how much I'll film again when I'm there, but I'll try my best to remember to film at least some when I'm like being wheeled around in my wheelchair or whatever. Yeah, so I'm just sitting here for now. At least I don't have to work today. That's a good thing, right? It's silver lining. It actually feels really nice this morning. The breeze is actually kind of cool. I keep peeking around the thing to see if I can see when his mom pulls up so that she doesn't have to call me or whatever. Anyway, the breeze feels really nice right now. I'm like taking in every second I can of me being outside right now because I feel like I just haven't been, and I really miss it. Like a lot. I miss the nature, I miss the breeze. Usually it doesn't feel like this, so this feels really, really nice. Even just like hearing the waterfall back there and looking out at these pools and the trees. This is why I moved here. And I miss it. It's been like 2.5 weeks now of like barely getting around, and one day at a time. That's all I can ask, and that's all I can kind of do right now. So that's what my plan is, one day at a time. Honestly, I don't know if excited is the right word, because I know it's going to be a lot of hard work. I know it's probably going to be painful. I don't really know much of anything about physical therapy. So I think it's very similar to personal training. It's obviously basically rehab for your knee. That's the whole point. So I think it's a very similar process. That's what my friend made it sound like, which is fine. So that means I know a little bit of what to expect, but kind of excited to just like start actually healing and actually recovering. I think the vlogs will be more interesting too. Hopefully I can film a lot of that, and hopefully the gym here will start opening up. I start using the pool and start using the gym to kind of just do stuff on my own as well. That's my plan. So yeah, we'll just have to see how all of that goes. But yeah, I want to actually start recovering, because right now I'm not. Like, I'm pretty much as recovered as I can be until I get the surgery, as far as I know. So it's kind of just like painful, and everything's the same now, just like sitting in bed for the majority of the day, and I'm trying to get my leg propped up properly for the most part as well, because otherwise it hurts quite a bit. So yes, I've been moving, yes, I've been working out a little here and there, but I'm not really going to recover at all until I get this surgery. So that's kind of like number one on the list right now. That's kind of my thoughts for this morning, I guess.
Have you ever met someone you could not get mad at? Have you ever been?
This whole experience right now, I cannot. I really wish King were here, because I don't know what's going on, and no one knows what's going on, and no one knows how to deal with my foot properly.
In love, so deep there's no way out. I wish I could explain your eyes and how the sound of your voice gives me butterflies.
I got my leg up. I had to wait for an hour.
How you smile makes my heart skip.
Alright, I am sitting right outside of the hospital waiting for King's mom to bring the car out. And I'll talk more at home because I'm not talking here, but That was a waste of time, and I do not like the doctor here at all. I don't like anything about this place, and I'm feeling so stressed out right now. Like, that's all I'm gonna say right now. I just want to go home and literally do nothing because I cannot. Just got home. Didn't look at the time. I don't know. We grabbed some food on the way home, so I'm just gonna eat some food and watch something and not like I literally just don't want to do anything right now. So I'm not going to talk about it. I am going to get the food, go to the bathroom, and then literally do nothing for at least a little bit. This did not go how I was hoping it would at all. All right, hey, so it is now 2:10 p.m. I've been home for a little bit. I don't know, maybe half an hour or so. So I couldn't do much, like show much. I couldn't like talk much or anything in the hospital. So I just thought I would recap a little bit. Basically, the point of going today was to get a consult with an orthopedic surgeon to talk about surgery options. I went in there thinking like, okay, I just basically need to ask how much surgery is going to cost, how soon we can get it scheduled, and the process of surgery and of recovery. Like, I know a little bit about recovery because I've asked that from a doctor before, but anything you can tell me about the process of the surgery and like kind of what to expect. That's like what I went in there for. So we wait for hours and hours because it's a public hospital, so like you can't apparently make any appointments or figure anything out ahead of time. You just have to go and literally wait for forever. Like, it was a horrible experience anyway. Like, the beginning, like, nobody knew anything in the hospital is honestly horrible. Like, the guy who was wheeling me around while King's mom like went to go park, like, didn't know where the heck to take me. He took me to the wrong floor. So then King's mom found me, and then she took me to the other floor to talk to someone, and then we had to wait, and then she talked to someone else, and then we had to wait, and then we had to wait for over an hour when they were like, I don't know, looking at our MRI CD, or like they had it for like an hour, and then like a little over an hour, and then we finally got in the doors of the orthopedic section, and then we waited some more. And then we got a little bit closer, and then we waited some more. And then we finally got in there. And the guy, the doctor, I don't know, I was just starting to like freak out because I did not trust him at all. He was looking at my MRI because they had the CD that, I don't know, I don't know why we're in the freaking like 1900s here, but we are. So yeah, anyway, so he was looking at my MRI and he was like, oh yeah, your ACL's gone. I'm like, thank you. I have known that for 2.5 weeks now. Thank you very much. Like, I already know that. And then he was like, I want to do an exam. So he told me to get on the bed. So like I did. King's mom like helped me the best he could, but like no one else was there. So like the bed was like high, even for me, and it had like a step, but I was like, I'm not gonna hop up on that step because that would not work, because I didn't have my crutches. Literally was just like trying to hop from the wheelchair that I was in the whole time to bed. So then I get on the bed and he asked me to take off the splint on my leg, and I was like, okay. So I take off the splint. King's mom helps me a little bit, but I was like, whatever, just take it off. And then he like starts doing stuff to my knee, and he's like, just relax. He like lay down, and then he like starts like moving it around. He's like, just relax. I'm like, you are talking about my knee that's injured, that like freaking hurts. Are you not aware that like, and he said it like 3 times to like relax. And I'm like, bro, you're literally like moving everything around in my knee that hurts. This is as relaxed as I'm gonna get when you're doing that to me. So anyway, then he didn't examine me for long. He just like moved some stuff. He's like, oh yeah, your knee's not supposed to move that way. I'm like, thank you. I already know that. Thank you. I literally have, yes, I am aware. Thanks. And then he just like puts me back in the wheelchair. Or no, he doesn't. He doesn't do shit. He tells me to get back in the wheelchair. No. Sorry, I missed like a big thing. To get off the table, he was like, please stand on your foot. And I was like, I can't put weight on my foot. And he's like, well, at least try. And I was like, I have tried and I can't put weight on my foot. And so I like get down, I like use the step and like hop down. Like I literally don't have crutches, okay? Like King's mom's doing everything she can. She's being helpful. I'm just like doing as much as I can, whatever. So I hop down and like get on the floor and I'm standing on my right leg. I put my left leg on the floor. Like I can do that, not for long, but I can do that. But I'm like, I do not trust my leg. I'm not gonna put all of my weight on my bad leg. Like that sounds like a horrible idea. So I tell him that. I'm like, I can put my foot on the floor, but I cannot put my weight on it. My weight is on my right foot right now. And he's like, okay, get in the wheelchair. So then I just sit back in the wheelchair, and then he tells me to, by the way, like my splint is off this whole time. And then he tells me to throw away my splint. And he's like, we're not going to do surgery because of COVID. We're not doing any elective surgeries. So maybe that'll change next month in October, but I don't know when that could be. So then he tells me that I need to have full range of motion, like get full range of motion back. And then maybe we'll see about surgery after that. So he's like, do PT first and get full range of motion back. And I don't know. I think that's pretty much all he said. That's all I can remember at the moment. I was like texting King and like trying to figure this out. And I thought it would be fine that he wasn't here with me. Like I was like, okay, his mom will take me. We're just going to go talk to the doctor. I know what to ask. Like I'm going to talk to him about money and scheduling, and that's it. I really wish he was there though, because that did not happen. And I was like texting him. I was trying not to freak out this whole time because I was just like, what the hell? Like this is not what the first guy said. And the guy at the first hospital, I actually trust him. He is really good. I really like him. I trust him. I feel like he knows what he's doing. This guy, not at all. Like I not 1 ounce of me trust him at all. And I don't know why they're like conflicting advice. And in my opinion, this is not even an elective surgery. Like my ACL, like I don't know that much medically, so I'm trying to get my friend who's a doctor to help me a little bit. So I'm going to try to send her the MRI results and see if she can help me at all, because I just want advice from someone that I know and trust. But like my ACL is completely torn. It's not a minor tear. It's literally completely gone. Like that's the terminology they've used to explain it to me. And I'm like, yeah, I know. So like maybe we should fix this. And basically, he was like, yeah, you might get another disease. And I'm like, yeah, which is why I'm trying to get this freaking figured out like yesterday. And I'm trying to like get surgery so that I can just get it over with. And like, I know it's not good for my knee to be in this position this whole time. Like that is the whole point of everything. Like I'm literally trying so hard to get out of this situation. Sorry, I know this has been such a long clip and I'm just like, my brain is frazzled right now. I don't really know what I'm supposed to do now, because that hospital, like we went there because it's a lot cheaper, like half the price. And like, okay, if their rules like lessen because of COVID next month, like great. Next month is only like a week away, like the full week, and then the week after is when October is, which like, okay, that's not too far away. It's farther than I would like. Like I literally just want to get surgery like next week and be done with it and then start healing. But I don't know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. Also, I'm an athlete. Like, I'm not just gonna settle for some, like, sort of healed knee. Like, that's not gonna happen. And I feel like that's what he was thinking. Like, I was thinking about that later on the way home. I was like, I hope he doesn't think, like, I don't do anything and I'm not. Because, like, I work out at a high level. I play volleyball at a high level. And my life revolves around active things and sports. So I'm not just gonna, like, half-ass this crap. Like that's not gonna happen. So I don't know. I don't want to ramble anymore. This has been a ridiculously long clip and I'm sorry. I just felt like I should put some explanation in here. We'll see how much of this makes it into the video. I don't know. I don't feel like doing anything today and I'm just blah. Feel blah. Hopefully King will come home soon. I really just want him to come home. It's 2:20. So his school day should be over soon. He went into work today. And I'm just hoping that he just like comes back soon because we need to figure this out. We need to talk and I just want him to be here. I hate needing help from everybody. Like I just want to do everything myself and I feel bad having other people help me. King is calling me. Alright, sorry. Resuming now. Okay.
How every time I'm with
I think that was at least 10. I can do it without my crutches now, so that's a good thing. I'm feeling really tired, but I'm gonna go get some movement in. Movement of sorts out here, because I think it might help. It's better than just sitting here, even though I was just starting to like transfer footage over and stuff for my vlogs. But I'm gonna go out here and do some stuff with the dumbbell. King called me because he's coming home now, thankfully. So I'm just gonna do a little bit, probably until he gets back here or so, and then I don't know what's happening today.
You, I feel so complete.